Like, the reason why I'm jumping into this right away is because Clorinde is like the one Fontanian character where personality-wise, I don't really like her that much. Right? I don't dislike her. I'm not crazy about her.
Huh?
But
Do you also see Navia and Clorinde over there?
so I really want her story quest to
They
like
might
make
have
me
run into
like
some
her.
kind of trouble. Ooh,
Basically.
Go check out what's going on.
So hopefully this does do that. So let's yeah. Oh, it's daytime apparently.
Still no dice?
Oh, you okay, Navia?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
Speaking of Clorinde, thanks for the follow, Clorinde.
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
Wait, what?
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now.
I'm gonna jump scare
I
them.
just gave the members of the Spina a few days off, too, so I don't want to bother them either.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Navia, Clorinde, what's up?
I liked how they're both making the same pose.
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Hello.
How are you all doing?
She's so lovely.
Huh. Navia?
What?
Oh, you mean...
Wait, can we help?
Yep, this is our chance.
Wait, what am I? What? Yeah, wait, what? We were just passing through.
Do you need our help with something?
Of course they do.
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
What?
Oh, for real?
Okay.
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
What is it?
Traveler, Paimon,
Yeah?
would you join us and play Mar Chaussee
Oh.
Hunter Judgment Day?
Is it a play? What is it? Is it a game?
She'll say what now?
It's a new game
That's
script
how you
by the
pronounce it.
Tabletop
I
Troupe,
finally know how to
a
pronounce
local
it.
roleplay adventure club.
Marachose. Cool.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you to participate in a story and roleplay characters with your friends. Oh, I've loved their stuff ever since I was a
okay.
kid.
That sounds super interesting.
They need us to play D&D with them, yeah.
Clorinde and I are both veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them. And when they asked, of course I couldn't refuse. I mean, come on, a brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Just a reminder that this girl has like been through so much shit. Like Navia like almost died. Her best friends almost died. Her dad died. She hangs out with the person that killed her dad. Like obviously they made up and shit. and he did ask Clorinde to like kill him, but whatever. And she's like still like chipper and happy. Like this woman is so strong-willed, it's insane.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues, but I think this one is pretty solid. The author obviously put a lot of work into the story, and the world building is also quite credible.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa. I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet. No spoilers, please.
No spoilers, chat.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4. Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
You're right, that is a big problem.
So, you're
Me?
saying you'll help us out? I knew I could count on you, partner.
Okie do.
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a package deal. Is that okay?
Do we have to be?
That's not a problem.
Huh.
I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players, and ensure that everyone has a good time.
Paimon, you don't have to, you know, you could just watch.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Alright, sure.
Well, that solves our problem. You have our thanks.
Woohoo! I'll go grab the script manager from the club right away.
The script manager? Didn't you just say that you gave Clorinde the script?
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for this script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete. The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives.
Okay.
On top of that, in order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life. We'll only know where we should go once the script manager reveals the starting location.
Wow, you're right. Whoever wrote this script really did put in a lot of work.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story will end.
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Cool.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They should all be waiting at Chioriya Boutique.
Oh.
I'll come over with the script manager as soon as I find them.
Are we gonna bump
Sounds
into
good.
Chiori, maybe?
Remember to always watch where you're going, and don't rush.
Oh.
You say that like I'm 6 years old or something. Let me think. What kind of character should I play this time?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across.
Hey, at least it's not Farina. Farina can't talk to animals for shit. I still flash back to that scene where she's like, it was in the Archon quest, right? Like, Farina, like, is trying to, like, talk to a cat. Get back here and love me, you know, it just runs off. It was so funny. So relatable. Oh, speaking of Farina, holy shit. And
Sorry
Letty?
to keep you waiting.
Oh, shit.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
Hello, it's me.
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
I just finished growing you.
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette, Fremine, and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clorinde simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
Oh, wait, did you think it was like a play script or something?
If you're interested, I can give you a referral.
Wait.
That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
Oh.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
Wait, she woke Farina up first thing in the morning? Are they like roommates or something?
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Clorinde?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
It's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
So Clorinde's a bit of a gamer.
Wow.
Interesting.
Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
No, see, that's a good point. I'm with Paimon there. So if we have a problem with any of the rules, do we have to submit a duel request to you?
Surely you jest.
Of course.
I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Honestly, relatable. I get like that too.
Is that so? Well, in
Work
any
mode.
case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult.
Slap her. No, I'm
A
just
show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
Is it easy to get you angry?
No, that's not what I meant.
I love Farina. I've missed her. Oh, that's cute. That's actually, yeah, I know, that's a surprising start to how Clorinde's... I thought it would be like pursuing like a criminal. That's what I thought this was going to start out as or something.
I'm back! Here, allow me to
Ooh.
introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
Yo, look at this drip.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Nice hat. Dude, Fontainians in their hats, dude. Holy sh... Yeah, look, everyone's got a hat except us. And they're all great hats, dude. I'm so jealous.
Hello. Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh.
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
That's a nice costume.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway, allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marushose hunters, You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marachose hunters. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marachose hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
Oh,
But
the cat.
I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
Cool.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location and begin your heroic journey.
Okay, so we're
So,
just...
as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative. What does the message in the envelope say?
So we're just doing it's like a game, but you do it like real life D&D or something?
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Huh, seems like they have everything prepared. Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
Sounds good. Hunter Squad, move out!
Okay, that's actually a really nice start. I'm actually quite into this. That's interesting. I was definitely not expecting this. I'm actually I'm happily surprised, you know? Yeah, I thought it was some criminal case or anything, but I was looking just like, y'all want to play some D? Yeah, it's quite cool, yeah. Just tell Clorinde about the Risley pairings with her and that'll... yeah. Like tell her how everyone ships her with Risley. That's a good way to get her angry. Wait. Oh, okay, I just gotta follow the path then, I guess. Cool. Don't mind if I do. I'll tell you what, chat. If this quest, at the end of this quest, if it makes me like Clorinde enough, I'll do a 10 pull on her banner. I'll do that. I promise you that. It has to make me like her enough, though, you know? It's done a good start. I like how she's a bit of a gamer, you know? That's pretty cool. But no, she never interested me because she didn't really have... Like, she was in the main Archon quest, but she didn't really have that much of a presence, you know? Aside from, like...
They really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us.
Aside from being, like, the main driving force into pressuring Farina to, like, do the trial, you know? Because Farina was scared of her and, you know, she's the, you know, the, frickin' strong lady.
The Fatometer. What's that?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to use it when we try to use certain skills.
And what about all the dessert and tea? Is that for us as well?
Is it props?
That's what the message said.
Oh, okay.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
Oh, no.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marachose hunter, Paimon.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious
God.
snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
Oh, God.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Me too.
Very fair. Then, let us begin. First, please pick up the blank character
those are
cards in
massive
front
cups.
of you, and write down your name and profession.
Oh, this is actually really cool. What the hell?
You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
They're actually just playing D&D. This is great.
In this story, everyone is a Marachose hunter. To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Oh, that's what that is.
Ooh, nice.
That's quite cool.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default, so there's no need to allocate any additional skill points to those areas.
Allocating skill points,
So
bro.
there's
I
a
love
fighting
it.
part to all of this? Paimon's not sure she can do all that on her own. Maybe Paimon can just stick with you?
Sure.
Why don't you share a character card then? The Traveler will be the Marachose hunter.
Floating
And you
assistant.
can be her little floating assistant.
I mean, isn't that what... it's the same picture. Yeah, Yeah.
Kinda like in real life.
Yeah.
So, for the name, do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Yep. It can be any name you like.
This is so nice. I don't know why I like this so much.
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name.
I'm a bigger fan of characters just hanging out, I guess. Like, yeah, it's just fun to watch.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
literally
not a
D&D.
bad
That's
idea.
literally D&D.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the
Oh.
name Linny then.
Oh, that's a bit come on, that's a bit boring, buddy. You're a magician. You've got imagination. Come on.
Next up is the skill sheet.
Oh.
You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills.
All in luck.
The more points you invest in a particular skill,
All
the
in
easier
luck.
it will be to pass associated checks.
Can I like pick?
I'll take
Oh.
persuasion and investigation.
Yep.
Those are must-haves when it comes to missions like these.
I mean, you're aren't you a detective? Like that's literally what. Okay.
Those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence.
It's funny because that's
Good
actually
idea,
what she does.
Navia. Just as expected of a veteran player.
So
Is there
should
a
we
luck stat?
also take those skills then?
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the negotiations to Navia and use our skill points to pick up other useful skills. For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out of.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Everyone has their own role to play. Let me see. I'll take arts
Yeah.
and performance.
Yeah, no surprise.
I'm not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm
Isn't-
not as knowledgeable about the other skills.
Yeah.
And I am not too confident I'd be able to roleplay them well.
Oh, Frida.
Well, that leaves us.
That makes
what
sense.
do you want to learn,
Oh,
Traveler?
there's no luck cooking medicine. I think insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts.
Wait, am I all
Sounds
three or just
useful.
two? Oh, I'm going cooking.
Gotta say, this suits you really well.
Yeah.
Nothing boosts morale like good food.
I do cook a lot.
So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one
Dude.
final skill.
I can't get over how huge those cups are, honestly.
You've all picked such classic skills. It's fine to go a little bit out of the box, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Farina, you especially.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this one here. Summon. Doesn't it sound super mysterious and cool?
Oh, I saw that one just now as well. The description says, this skill can be used under certain circumstances to summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
The script's world-building rules, huh? But how are we supposed to know what a Marashose hunter can summon?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you, and the GM will take care of the rest.
Oh.
All right, you've
Dude,
convinced
the
Paimon.
annoyed sigh.
Let's learn summon then. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
What can I...
Well,
What?
now that everyone's more or less finished creating their characters, we can begin.
Kage Bunshin... No, wait, that's the wrong one. Kuchios no Jutsu? Is that summoning from Naruto? I can't remember.
Since two of our players are doing this for the first time, though, let me ask. Would you like to play on easy mode or authentic mode?
Authentic mode, obviously.
What's the difference between the two?
I always pick hard mode.
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the results of the fatometer. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. A critical failure may even result in further negative consequences. If you choose to play in authentic mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the fatometer to see whether you succeed or fail, and face any consequences that may follow.
Do I need to remember this? Is this important?
If you choose easy mode instead, every check will be successful by default, and you won't
Oh.
have to worry about luck playing a factor.
Oh, that's boring. Wait, we're actually playing? Oh, we're actually... Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I didn't think we'd actually be playing an actual game. Oh, shit. Okay, an easy middle... Okay, yeah. Okay.
Given that I'd like to focus on the story, I suppose I should pick easy mode. I'd feel bad if I brought the team down by failing my checks.
Oh, it's okay, Farina.
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. RNG is the lifeblood of role-playing games.
Yeah.
I'm going with authentic mode for sure. Never knowing what you might have to overcome. Ugh, doesn't that sound exciting?
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
Oh, bro.
All right. Then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode.
I want to give Farina a
All
hug.
her checks will be successful by default. As usual, Navia and Linny will play on authentic mode.
What about you, dear partner?
Authentic.
How would you like to play?
I don't want to leave Farina out. I feel kind of bad. But authentic mode sounds more interesting. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll see the beauty of RNG.
Will I? Will I really? Alright, well, tell you what, if I do a 10 pull after this and I don't get Clorinde, I'm blaming it on you.
Honestly, I don't think Clorinde would make things too difficult for us, no matter what the Fatometer says. Isn't that right, Clorinde?
No promises.
That wasn't super reassuring.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Let's get started. I want to experience at least a good chunk of the story today.
Speaking of the story, why is the beginning scene on a beach?
Good question.
Well, that's because a long time
Oh!
ago, back when human civilization was still in its infancy, powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land.
Ooh.
They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence.
Look at her outfit. That's cool. I like it's like got a like a. That's so sick. It's like a classic freaking. Dude, that's cool. What the hell? This is awesome.
Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness.
That's so
And in doing
neat.
so,
I really like
subdue
that.
each and every monster that sought their destruction. They became known as the Marachose Hunters.
It's like an old. Oh, are we actually gonna play the game? Oh, massive freaking teacups! Holy shit. We're loading. Oh.
Sometime later, as a member of the Marachose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city. As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks.
This looks like
As you
Mondstadt.
begin to survey your surroundings, there aren't many people in the vicinity,
It's Mondstadt.
but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sizing up this place.
That's really cool.
Your eyes meet, and you realize these people are fellow Marachose hunters, likely led to this location after receiving the same commission as you.
You're all Marachose hunters too, right?
Oh shit!
Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side.
I love the freaking artwork, bro. They look so good. What's Lenny look like?
What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the road.
Okay.
Oh,
Count
that's
me in.
sick. Oh, dude, he's like a rogue. He's got an eye patch. Dude, that's cool. It's like probably like a goggle, I think. Dude, he looks awesome. Oh, he's even got the frickin' Marachose frickin' goblet, bro. It's Pyro. You're welcome.
My name is Lynn.
What's Farina look like?
I've been wandering since I was little and picked up a few less than legal tricks along the way. I was adopted by a Marachose hunter and later chose to follow in his footsteps.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone? It sounds like they've done this dozens of times.
Oh, just pretend you're in a play, Farina. Don't worry about it. You got this. Oh.
My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance and the arts. Even though I'm a marche-say hunter, what I really want is to be a performing artiste.
Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina. That's exactly how it's done.
Paimon is Paimon. A
Oh,
good
shit.
friend and companion to this Marashosei hunter right here.
Wait, is Lumine gonna get like an outfit?
I've been studying the culinary arts since I was a child.
Oh shit!
I hope my delicious food can help boost people's spirits.
Actual Chef Lu. Wait, does that change depending on what you pick? Does that actually change, chat? I love that. Freaking Chef Lumine, bro. Hell yeah, that's sick.
That's wonderful. I'll be looking forward to your cooking during our adventures together.
Well, if we're all here for the same commission, why don't we take some time to confirm what we need to do?
If you choose medicine instead of cooking, the traveler's dressed like a doctor and wears glasses. Oh, I kind of wish I picked that because glasses Lumine. Oh man.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads,
I want to look that up after.
"To the honorable and trustworthy Marashosei hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis.
Ah, monster, yes.
The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters.
Yeah, this is
And
monster.
our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness. We beseech you, please help us resolve this crisis and return peace and stability to our home."
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar. It kind of reminds Paimon of Mondstadt.
Yeah, you got it.
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a reference when coming up with the map.
Oh, we're not just there. Oh.
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the sight of tree-lined streets and the gentle tranquility of days gone by. Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell. Its hollow gates are open to you, beckoning you to come forth and bring salvation back to the town.
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom. Who issued this commission to us?
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together. They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom and sent a distress signal to the outside world.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if we can learn anything from the local residents?
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
Oh, Door of Resurrection.
You look up and see a tavern nearby.
Are we gonna be like fighting
It
shit?
appears to be open for the day.
Why don't we go check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by, taverns are usually full of information.
Dude, this is so sick. What the hell? Oh, wait, yeah, this is actually just monster.
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby.
Oh, that's a bit mean.
She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Plainly dressed, damn. I mean, you have a lot of drip, okay, but god. Oh, what? Oh.
Greetings, friend.
Oh.
Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Oh, she's playing as her, right?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, cool.
The weather today is quite lovely. If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads.
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh, that reminds me. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Huh?
Well, yeah.
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask.
Yeah.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food.
I mean, I am
How
a
about
chef,
some
but
macarons? I could make you some.
wait.
You didn't even take cooking as one
Yeah,
of your
yeah.
skill proficiencies.
What are you doing? What the fuck?
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef.
Yeah, me.
Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine.
Are you taking the piss? I think she is. Oh, bro.
Hey, did she just... me?
Yes,
Clorinde must have broke character for a second.
naturally.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Oh, that's cool Paimon
Traveler,
outfit.
maybe you can think of something.
Yo, I actually would love a Paimon skin like that. It's actually cool. I can cook, how about I cook something right here, right now, Emerge. I'd like to do an insight check to see what's troubling her. That's probably the most...
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players.
Oh.
So I'll be the one consulting the fatometer.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? No. Try...
You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time and begin to carefully observe the woman's mannerisms. You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes, as if her thoughts have drifted to a place far, far away. And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand.
Did something happen to your husband?
So you noticed. That's a little embarrassing.
I love how it's Clorinde, like, the voice acting for it. It's great.
A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband was dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible. We sincerely hope your husband will be able to return to your side soon.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic and wait for good news. We don't always get to choose what happens to us. But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious dessert.
Why? What? Okay.
I'll do my best.
She's doing it on purpose just to annoy Clorinde, isn't she? I mean, yeah, she didn't. Clorinde didn't imply that beforehand.
You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
Dude, trolling the frickin' GM. Based, honestly, based. So what you're saying is everyone in the city who can fight is gone? Is it murder hobo time? Navi is definitely doing this on purpose, yeah. Bro. Farina and a director coming out, yeah.
As you venture
is so
further
cool.
into the city, the streets appear largely empty.
Yeah.
An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Oh. Okay. Hi.
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
Man, he really suits that, like having a hood like that.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How about
Oh, it's
this
Clorinde.
much?
I like a Clorinde's trying to do the gruff voice.
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
What do you know? War is nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before. If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking to him.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Persuade him, Navia. Lenny, you're up. Farina, put on a performance. I feel like if I ask Navia, she's just gonna ask, like, do you want some sweets? Or she's gonna. I kind of want to pick that for that reason, honestly. What was Lenny's skills again? Shit, I forgot. It'd be funny. Farina, call the pet. Yeah, I want to do Navia.
Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned, would it happen to be against the monsters outside the city?
God, that art of her is so cool.
If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be for you to do your business.
Oh, persuade? 15. We rolled a 15, let's go.
Well, things are basically as you said, young lady. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat. Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
That is concerning.
All right. That's all the information you need, right? Off with you now. I've still got business to do.
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business. And I bet that would make your life just a little bit sweeter. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to work. It's just a tip.
Oh. You saying that to the guy or Clorinde?
Should we try
Probably
to go somewhere
Clorinde.
with more people?
Oh.
Oh, how about the city square?
Oh.
Follow me.
This way? Cool. Oh, Catherine's not there. Holy shit. There's no
Before
frickin'
you
fountain.
lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low.
This guy?
He
What's
doesn't
wrong?
seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him.
Frena?
Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Oh, well, so Clorinde's gonna put on an anxious man voice now, huh?
Oh, wait, you're...
Huh?
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're
Oh.
you're a Marashose hunter!
Oh, you probably scared her for a sec there.
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come! Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marashose hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was the one who drove them back. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power. Or perhaps an evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs. All I know for sure is that their return has stripped the city of any chance at peace.
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marashose hunters anymore. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. So, on the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that I've seen you in person, I finally know that it was true.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Oh, is Clorinde gonna pretend cry?
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to find them. Can you give us any leads?
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific location. Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of guards. They might know more about where to find the monsters.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There are evil sorcerers inside the city as well. So be on your guard.
Oh dear.
They're actively
Are we
working
gonna-
with the monsters, and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. They're the reason why, even inside the city, everything has been a giant mess.
Are we gonna like get into battles and roll for like hits and shit?
Even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure, interested in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people.
No.
Who knows how much longer we'll be able to go on like this.
Overthrow him.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
I could cook something. Farina could sing him a song. Yeah.
Like, now? Is this really the right time?
Yes, do it.
I appreciate your kindness, but for now, it's more important to focus on the crisis at hand.
Come on.
Brave hunters, I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
Yo, Farina can sing though, bro. Like, come on. She got that French. Hon, hon. Oh. What, we go into a different scene now, are we? I think that's what this is, the loading and stuff. Oh.
If I understood correctly,
Oh.
there are currently 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving, right?
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Well, this seems like a good moment for a break. Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Well, Clorinde said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marachose hunters were also treated like that.
Perhaps.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there are definitely some similarities. Would you like to hear more about it?
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You've brought up bits and pieces of the hunter's history before, but it was all in passing.
Paimon wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
No. All Marachose hunters were ordinary mortal fighters. The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Did any of them have a vision?
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marachose hunter?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters. Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person. To become
Pussies.
a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
Yeah.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly?
Helly
Oh,
Gerals.
and it's the evil sorcerer the script mentions. Did they exist in real life too?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as
Oh,
Remuria.
yeah.
After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
the lore, Clorinde, the lore.
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game.
Oh, okay.
But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Oh, the latter, please.
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Clorinde?
She read a lot.
From my master.
Oh?
By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
Who that?
Is someone you know?
Tell?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends.
Oh.
Back in the day, she would often bring Clorinde over to play, but then...
Aw.
Let's not get off topic. Anyway, back to what I was
Wait,
saying.
no, what happened? Tell me.
Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Marachose Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marachose Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
Ah, I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Dude, I would love to have skins of like all these characters, how they were in the game.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Oh. Farina, no, it's okay. It's over. Don't think about that.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
Oh, are we gonna pick?
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right? We can come back to the sorcerer later.
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
True.
What about you, partner?
This makes me want to
What
play
do you
D&D.
think?
I also vote monsters. The sorcerer problem seems, but I mean, this would, yeah.
It's decided then.
Yeah.
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn around and head out of the city.
Cool, back in. This is really cool. I was really not expecting this. I was like, yeah, like a D&D with all these characters, like, it's really cool.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
I want to see
You there,
Lumine's...
outsiders, halt!
Oh.
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles.
I want to see Lumine's outfit more.
Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once.
Oh, I got a bit of an accent.
State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese hunters?
Marachose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, you expect me to believe you're one of them?
Yes. We're counting on you, Navia. I like to think to do an insight check to tell you. Does that mean like I get to see my Lumine's chef? Okay, I think it's just this again. Check complete.
While everyone is talking, you begin to carefully observe the captain's mannerisms.
Oh.
Every so often, you see him glance toward a particular direction, with a pained expression on his face, as if an invisible thread is tying him to an unknown place. As you follow his gaze, you vaguely recall that the location he seems fixated on is known for its difficult terrain. Any battle that breaks out in a place like that is likely to be prolonged and devastating.
Wait,
Oh!
is that where the monsters are? Outside the forest, in the area with the difficult terrain?
I love that. Chef Lumine. It's so cute.
The captain is taken aback by your sudden question. Still, his shock only lends credence to your theory. You're looking to fight the monsters?
Well, we're Marchese hunters after all. You could say that's basically our job.
The only thing about this that's like is a bit of a negative to me. This doesn't feel like a Clorinde story quest. This just kind of feels like an event. I have to say, it's not. I'm loving this. This is great, but it's like it might get more into Clorinde stuff later on. But yeah, that's my only critique so far.
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism. In the end, he decides to inform you of the locations where the monsters have appeared. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with, but if you insist on going, I won't stop you either.
Okay.
I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, excuse me.
Based
Okay.
on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead.
Are we
Let's
gonna
go. Hopefully we're not too late.
are we gonna roll to fight them? Oh.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds.
Oh, okay, keep going. I thought we were going to talk to them. Some more?
A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
Nope. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Door of Resurrection. Why is there a Door of Resurrection? It's a bit silly. Oh. Go to the area where the monsters have appeared. Oh, it's on fire.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered all
Dull
around
blades.
you, and downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks.
Oh.
All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
So I can't help but chuckle when I see like the Door of Resurrection activating every 5 seconds.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes.
Is it a freaking
The
bear?
monsters have emerged.
That makes sense.
They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
Are we gonna roll to attack?
A little help here! This thing wants to eat Paimon!
Your battle round begins. Now.
Oh, cool. Oh, we're gonna roll an 8. Oh, let's go. 17. They're gonna kick his ass. Crit. Let's go. Oh! Chicks to see his pop. Oh, that's what that does. That's cool. Oh, shit.
Break a pose!
And name Echo in Song. Oh, we actually get to play the characters. That's sick.
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yeah, that's really cool. We get a good
The
roll.
next battle round begins.
That's awesome.
Now.
Wait, what? Can I see my builds? What am I? Oh, that's actually 2,900 attack. She has Verdict? Wait, do they actually have their freaking shit? Bro. Bro. Holy shit, the freak. Oh. Wait, why do you have healing bonus? What do you. Oh, damn, okay.
Coming at ya!
Nice. We got the high roll.
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin air.
Does the roll affect their build? That's something I'd like to know.
Ugh. Thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
You guys got good builds though.
I never knew the Fatometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
Yep.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Yeah, and you got the different routes and stuff. It's pretty fun. I need to play D&D again in the future.
Just as you begin to
organize a session.
celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
Oh, it's a crate.
A
Or
suspicious
a common chest.
lump. Wait, could it be the thing that appears after every battle?
A chest.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood. It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters.
Is it like a common chest or a
With the
barrel?
monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
2 primo gems. Let's go.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Oh, it is. Let's dig it up. 2 primo gems. Oh, we're going back to the beach. To the beach. Yeah. What happens now?
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground.
And now everyone gets 2 primo gems.
Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Oh, 5 primo gems.
Makes sense. We We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
No, all for me.
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt fighting the monsters.
They don't need primo gems.
Wouldn't it be better if we gave the treasure to them?
Nah.
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
Is there an option here? Can we pick?
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marchese hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally? They might get even more suspicious of us.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late. Why don't we call it a day for now?
Oh, okay.
Wow, where did the time go?
I was getting into that.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story is particularly enticing, but I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here. Ooh, how about we play through the night?
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
Oh, she needs her macaroni.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
Bro.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Oh.
Huh? Another location?
You see all this up, you gotta move it? Mm-hmm. Bro.
There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
This is... Imagine playing D&D on, like, the beach. Wouldn't that be freaking nice?
Whoa. They really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
Well, even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Clorinde finish her story, right? Paimon wants to hear more about the history of the hunters.
I want to hear more about, her master.
Something tells me you just want to finish the free desserts before we break for the day.
Yeah.
That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, to Paimon, not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy your own.
That's I'm assuming that's curry? That's a big freaking pot.
And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Clorinde's master.
Or soup.
Well,
If the ending of the story doesn't have a happy ending, it's okay not to finish it. I want to hear.
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past.
Yeah.
It won't do any harm to share these things now.
Yes, tell me. I must know. imagine the camera panning up and you like don't have that, so you're like, shit. I must get that.
My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
Oh, damn.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Just like you.
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced in the ways of raising children.
Oh, so like a certain father.
My first ever toy was a short sword.
Oh.
Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Damn, so you're like an iPad kid.
Oh wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Better than an iPad, at least.
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it.
Damn.
See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Yeah, she said skill issue.
Excuse me for asking this, Clorinde, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
I'm gonna guess like 9.
Probably around,
Oh, 3?
3, give or take.
Oh my god.
3?
Yeah.
Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
Jesus.
As I said, Master was, rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children.
A sword
She
to a
believed trial and error
3-year-old?
was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
I thought she'd be like 8 or 9 or something.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once.
Oh.
It was a Geovishap hatchling.
Oh no.
A Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
Bruh.
What she said was this: make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
God damn.
And how old were you when this happened?
5.5.
5.
Well, did she win?
No, I lost.
Okay, fear.
So you're saying you actually became the Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat, and we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
You beat a Geovishap when you were 5. Holy shit.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Jesus Christ.
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marachose hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt monsters in the wild by myself the year after that.
Jeez, Clorinda's a badass, holy shit.
Even though the training she subjected me to was strict,
Makes sense why she's so strong.
she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
Oh, that's cute. I want to see art of that.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time, so I didn't know how to interact with others.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Protector of Justice.
So they've been friends since they were little.
You mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who is always active at night?
Batman.
Yep, that would be her. She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night.
But like
I never
Batwoman.
knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the truth from Mr. Callis that night.
Damn, imagine your mom being Batwoman.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
My apologies.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately operated outside the law.
Oh.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
I'm getting Pinocchio flashbacks.
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked.
Oh.
Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just 2. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
She's gonna like link them together at some point. Just door.
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the 2 she'd use by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual. With her strong sense of justice, it's no surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
It's true. I always wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction. But
What happened?
she suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
Oh.
Disappeared? What happened?
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house.
Aw.
but Master never came to pick me up. When I returned home on my own, it was to an empty house.
Is she dead? Like,
When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callus's house to ask about her whereabouts, but he only shook his head.
oh,
Papa probably didn't know either.
oh, Papa.
I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent. Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, the mother willingly leaves them behind.
They do? I didn't know that.
Were you upset, Clorinde?
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased. But you're right. I suppose I do take after her in some ways.
Who knew Clorinde had such an interesting past? I never had the chance to ask her about it before. And I wonder... if Clorinde's master were the champion duelist back then, would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently?
Oh, Farina asking the real questions here. I doubt it, because didn't Navia's dad like want to be killed? He wanted that to happen, I think, right?
Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorinde and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward all of a sudden.
Well, anyway. Would you look at the time? It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time. If we keep talking like this, we really will be here all night.
Oh, we could game all night. That's one thing I've noticed with like Farina. Like in any like even during like the filming event, like you would hear Farina's thoughts, which is interesting.
I had a great time today,
That's a really
Clorinde.
reoccurring thing with her.
Thank you for being our GM.
Yeah.
Anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better.
No, actual facts.
Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo-Bishop sometime.
Dude, she was 5.
Maybe your
When did
master
you-
was onto something.
When did you get a vision? Were you 4?
Could be right.
I wonder, that's actually interesting. I wonder who the youngest vision holder is.
What does she mean,
Oh.
onto something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their spare time. Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
Nice. This is really good. I am very... Oh, I gotta wait to 8 o'clock. Wait! I can talk to her. I can talk to both of them. Farina and the others aren't gonna be somewhere else, are they? Hey, girls.
Just between the two of us, could you tell me what it was like to be the Geo-Bishop's pet?
Why?
It was nothing special, really. Geo-Bishops don't understand the concept of a pet.
Oh.
So basically, it just headbutted me whenever I entered its territory.
And that hurt?
Probably.
Yeah, it hurt. What, something you want to experience for yourself?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks.
I just pictured a Geo-Bishop just headbutting Navia. Okay, so 8 o'clock. Boink. Yeah, but no, this has been surprisingly enjoyable. It's been quite good. I definitely wasn't expecting this. Finally, an actual story that makes me care about the characters. No, yeah, right? Dude, I did Al-Haytham's story quest recently, and I didn't like it at all. It was very boring.
Let's go meet up with the group. Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
Oh, it's way over there. But this is much better. This is the kind of story quest that I really like, where it's like a lot of character interactions, and you're learning about the character it's about, right? Like we're learning a lot about Clorinde right now, And you know, freaking Linny, Farina, Navia, Clorinde all together is really fun. Oh wait. Oh? Frickin' a domain. What? Is it a domain? Ooh.
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday?
Where are we?
There was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup of tea.
Why are we in like a dungeon?
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorinde?
Yeah.
Paimon's more concerned about our current surroundings.
Yeah, like what we went from like a nice beach to this.
Heavy walls, cold railings,
I guess it
dim
does.
lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
It does give an atmosphere though, you know, it builds the mood up for the game, I guess.
I admire the work put into the set. Still, it's obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
So the set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, no spoiling.
Anyone think Clorinde's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on. But first, we should really figure out what to do with this treasure. If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Clorinde's master did?
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile. As long as we're helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or did you want some more tea?
Wait, what?
Oh, Paimon's good. Thanks.
What?
Why aren't you saying anything, Navia? Wait, what's that next to you?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorinde mentioned last night.
Oh.
I found it.
Wait, is that what she'd stabbed her hand with?
I'm surprised you managed to track it down after all this time.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it to me.
Wait, what?
Of course I had to keep it safe.
Where?
Anyway,
What
where were we?
circumstances?
Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Dig using only spoons. Plastic spoons.
Wait, we haven't been thrown into prison yet, have we?
Well, it's only a matter of time. It pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an umbrella on hand,
Huh.
even when it's sunny.
Or in your case, a gunbrella, huh?
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
Paimon's developing as a character.
So, you reached an agreement? All right then, we can continue with the story.
Shit, you've still got the frickin' tray of food there, man.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
God, I would love to do this in real life. This seems like such a fun thing to do in real life, right? Gather a bunch of friends, have like a table for like D&D in like different locations and just have snacks. Oh god, that sounds like freaking great. Oh,
All right.
man, maybe I should organize that.
You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna have like the same outfits, right? What is friends? You see, Nyx, friends is something you have when you have a friendship
The
with
city
someone
is still
else.
shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere. But your spirits are surprisingly high.
I still love the outfits are so cool.
In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of help.
They taste good? Yes. What is marriage? Some kind of food? A cake?
Thank you, kind soul.
Wait, is that Clorinde doing the voice?
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away,
No.
her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight. However, there's still quite a bit of Mora remaining. It appears you haven't made much progress.
Wait, no. I want to hear her talk like the old lady because that was like really good.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible guy. I'm sure he knows the people here far better than us.
Oh, good idea.
Just as you start to make way to the square, intent on finding the man again, there's a voice.
Oh. check complete.
Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you and proceed to politely pay their respects.
Greetings, gentlemen. Are we being invited for afternoon tea?
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you.
Oh.
Please come with us.
Okay, wait, who's the king? Is Clorinde gonna act as the king? She gonna put on a kingly voice? Oh.
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right? Meeting the king himself would be a fantastic opportunity to do that.
True.
I say we go for it. If something happens, we'll just turn the whole place upside down.
That sounds a little intense.
Speaking of traps, do you guys remember we used like traps during an eraser quest? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. They lead you all the way to the audience hall of the palace. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques, glass shelves, and silver candlesticks. The items appear quite ordinary in size and dimension, yet their presence somehow makes the emptiness of the hall feel even more surreal and ominous.
Is that garlic bread? It looks like garlic bread.
Wow, it's so luxurious.
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, sits upon the deep crimson throne before you. He wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gemstone the size of a bird's egg set right at the very front. As you observe it, you see a complex pattern of light reflect off its surface. They're here, Your Majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister, shields his mouth with his hands and bends down to whisper a few words to the king. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up. His gaze shifts to fixate on your group, but he does not move from his place at the king's side.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though. We should keep a close eye on him.
The king remains still and says nothing. The minister is the one who speaks. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work. So please allow me, his Prime Minister, to welcome you in his... I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters, use
kinda
your
sus.
exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. Such a great deed deserves to be rewarded. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes, you'll forgive me for seeking to verify the truth by speaking to you myself.
Is the king dead? Like
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right? So we'll just explain what happened. The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us. Well, that was enough details, right? Believe us now?
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must mean you are also in possession of the treasure they stole?
Well, we did take the treasure, but...
How did he know about the treasure?
yeah.
Then I must ask that you return it at once. It belongs to the kingdom.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward? Shouldn't the treasure be considered a part of that?
Yes, that was indeed what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction.
Why is the king not moving?
Only that which is freely given by the king can be considered a reward. Taking the rightful wealth of a kingdom without said permission, on the other hand, is a crime.
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us, the treasure would still be buried underground somewhere!
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the court and without receiving permission, yes? What, no answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legendary marechaussee hunters, sought to take the treasure for yourselves?
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy talk for him the whole time?
Yeah.
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hands resting on either side of the throne. His posture is rigid and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty look in his eyes, completely unmoved by the events before him.
Oh, maybe being controlled by the sorcerer, maybe. In a daze.
From the look of things,
Yeah.
could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer? Or could both the king and the Prime Minister have fallen under the evil sorcerer's control?
I would like to observe the number of guards stationed in the hall.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn. Sensing the tense atmosphere in the room, they stand at the ready, each with a hand placed upon the hilt of their sword, as if prepared to draw their weapons and surround you at a moment's notice.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down, I guess.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters. What a pity. Guards, take them away and throw them in the dungeons.
Wait, why?
Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine whether you have any accomplices outside the court.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start some kind of riot?
Do we have to roll for it?
But if we try to fight the guards right now...
We can roll for it.
Don't worry.
Roll a 20.
At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
You can have my hand too.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
It's just a game, Paimon.
You
Jesus.
allow yourself to be led away by guards surrounding you on both sides.
Oh, I thought we could roll a 20 and beat them all.
It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling and smell the stench of death and decay all around you that you finally realize you've stepped into a completely different world. Stay here and don't try anything funny. The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall, but the only response you receive is the sound of water dripping from the ceiling.
Drip, drip, drip.
No! What should we do now?
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands, of course. I draw my weapon.
Oh?
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there. You now recall that your weapons were confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell.
Ah.
The bag of treasure along with them.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
what?
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even feel a lock hole on the cell door.
Oh, well, there goes all our plans.
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well.
Oh.
This is where the script ends.
Okay.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint, or gives the GM some kind of code for how to move forward.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison. Like, they'll only show us the way out once we've grown truly and utterly desperate?
That is a possibility.
Are we gonna move location?
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, guess it's kind of how the Fortress of Meripede works if you're lucky.
Oh yeah, you just use the coupons, right?
Oh, before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you earlier,
Oh man, it's still there.
I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Oh.
Wait, Clorinde said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
Ooh.
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything. I'd say the sword was most likely an heirloom passed down over time.
Or is it?
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master. And you gave it to me just like that? You weren't worried I might lose it?
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then, because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Aww.
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel. Between Mr. Callis and myself.
Oh.
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. She was on great terms with Papa as well.
Aww.
After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other.
Naturally.
She entrusted this sword to me, and never came back.
Naturally, you know, like anyone would. It's not her fault, though.
We were both sad, and conflicted, and totally overthinking everything as a result. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided. Back then, it felt like I hadn't just lost a father, but a close friend as well.
Aww.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found your way back to each other and can enjoy things like this together.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you two. I didn't mean to bring up any sad memories.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at fault.
Oh. Plop. Is there a cat at the door?
Huh?
Is that... Oh. Cool. What is it?
Looks like the next part of our script is here.
Perfect timing.
So who's the one...
The situation was really starting to get desperate. And not just because of the prison thing.
Is it the guy who was all like dressed up at the beginning? Is he the one giving us all these notes?
From
The
Clarence's
scripts.
face, I really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
Maintaining a poker face takes true skill.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling.
Oh.
In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell how much time has passed. Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw, mold, and rust, and find yourselves alternating between fits of drowsiness and despair. Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the door.
Heads up, everyone. Someone's coming.
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice down.
Ooh. Who dat? Oh. What? No, what? Huh? Told a person outside. Oh, over here. I didn't notice.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own.
Oh.
I'm also a Marashose hunter.
Oh, you know.
Shh. I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much noise...
I understand, but how can we be sure we can trust you?
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime, you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise. If you want to escape, it has to be now.
Executed? What, for saving the people? Jeez.
Executed?
Yeah.
We barely did anything!
Bruh.
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a trap?
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
Well, it doesn't look like we have any other choice, yeah.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat the true enemy behind the scenes.
The sorcerer.
His faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed a number of golems in various rooms throughout the palace.
Oh, we're gonna fight them.
To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that within that vault, the Marashose hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
Oh, neat.
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards. I'll try my best to distract them so they don't go after you. As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
In that case, please stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my utmost. As for the location of the vault, here, this map should lead you there.
Oh, that's the next location, I'm assuming.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. I'll lead you out of here as quickly as possible. You now have the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Marashose hunters. So please, get out there and reclaim what's ours. And be sure to exercise caution.
Will do.
With the help of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Are we gonna head to that, like, location on the map?
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
Oh wait, yeah, we have the summon spell. I completely forgot about that. Alright. Oh, damn it. I tried to jump and press T again. Where is it in there? Ooh.
This should be the
Frickin-
place marked on the map.
Oh, we're still in the game.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
You could blow it up, Lenny.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then. Plus, if all else fails, we can just blow it up.
That's my girl. Come on, well, okay. We do it then anyway.
Wow, you really meant that.
Yeah.
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water, its surface shimmering a brilliant shade of sapphire blue.
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim.
Oh, we're actually going for a swim. Whoop. Swimmy swoo. Oh. Is this a new part of the map? It must be, right? They must have added this, like, post-Clorinde, like, in 4.7, right? Because I don't think this was here beforehand. Definitely not. Oh. The dolphin dive. And then, like, just going, Oh? Why'd you stop?
Oh, what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find yourself in an eerily quiet space. Before you lies a narrow passageway that appears to trail off endlessly into the distance.
Why did she stop? What is this place familiar to her or something? Oh, I love the music here. Oh yeah, this is like underwater music.
Wow, this must be where the treasure
Ooh.
is hidden.
Wait a minute.
But this door is blocking our way in.
Is this real though?
It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time. I've got to hand it to the tabletop troupe. They really went all out with the props.
Oh no, yeah, no, this is sus.
Huh. What have we got down here? A kind of mechanism
Oh.
connected to the door?
Easy.
A pattern on a stone door. That's something Master mentioned before.
Did she set all this up? Are we gonna meet her at the end?
Is something wrong, Clorinde?
This is real? You can come back here after the quest is over? Oh.
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. It appears to be an ancient site of some sort, where treasure likely awaits. Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been disturbed. If you listen closely,
That's her hat.
you can almost convince yourself you can hear the sound of its calm, gentle breathing.
That description makes Paimon feel kinda bad for disturbing this place.
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer. I say it's time for this treasure to once again see the light of day.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The future of the kingdom depends on it. The next part of the story requires
I'd love
us
a
to
Navia
solve the
skin like
puzzle,
that.
right? Let's start exploring the area.
Yes, that should be fine.
You okay there, buddy?
Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to improvise.
Interesting. The constant on and off switch of DnD text and dialogue text is telling, yeah. Ooh. Wait for your companions to progress. Oh, hey guys. Feels kind of weird when I'm also Lenny. Oh, hold up. There we go. Oh, install hydrocore. Oh, I install now? Oh, I need to get all three, don't I? Yeah. Boink.
I found something.
Oh? Oh!
Found something here, too.
Cool. Okay. Oh, they're all moving towards it. Okay, cool. Frida found anything?
Same here.
Aha! There it is. Good girl. And that's everything, right? Do I have to find something? Do I have to do a little digging? What was that? Wait. Oh! Activate the mechanism to solve the puzzle. Ah! There we are. All good? Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's gonna make a line. Is that like a door that's gonna open? I think it's gonna be a door, right? That. Okay. Oh,
It worked.
clapper!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
This looks like a bag of gold.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past. At the end of each puzzle, you're rewarded with
Money.
With?
Money.
a key.
Oh, okay. Ooh. It's like 1.5. 1.5 keys, it looks like.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Ah. Is that familiar?
This is one of the Marechaussee Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation. It looks just like the one Master passed down to me. It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key.
Oh.
And it seems like we just collected 3 of them.
Oh.
That must mean...
Oh, the one that she's got is the, yeah. Aha, this is
Huh? What's wrong?
it's getting good.
You hear a few strange noises. Suddenly, all the torches in the ruin go out at once.
I can't tell if this is meant to be like a D&D game now, if it's like real. It's great, I like it.
What's going on? Did we fall into another trap?
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone. Without the torches, the space is now completely dark, and you cannot see anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have to close their eyes, yeah.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here.
Paimon, don't break immersion.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps pierce through the darkness.
Is there actually someone there?
There's someone else here. Oh, this is so unsettling. I can't see anything.
Don't break immersion.
I've been discovered then.
Oh, it's the guy.
Wait. That voice, it's...
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place.
Oh.
It appears he now covets the treasure for himself, and has come to stake his claim.
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Then I can probably relax.
She thought it was real.
Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we retreat for now?
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee hunter. But this isn't part of the script.
Oh.
Retreat! That's not the hunter way. If it's dark for us, then it's dark for him.
Yeah,
We
Navia-
choose to fight.
Navia really gets into character. It's great.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit. This battle will be in the dark.
You got it.
Are we actually gonna
Well then,
play?
let us begin.
Ooh. wait. Ooh. Wait. Are we actually gonna? Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. Oh. Bro, I tried to lock on by clicking my thing. Oh shit.
I'd like to try to hit
Whoa.
him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Wait, what's her build? Oh shit, that's not bad. Damn, no Electro Goblet though. Of course she's Noblesse. C3? Jesus. And she's Absolution, yeah. God, that's a good weapon. Bro, cool. Hey!
You're facing a veteran Marshose hunter.
She...
Is he still standing?
I deleted him.
Couldn't it?
Jesus, that burst.
Is
Goddamn.
it over? Can we open our eyes now?
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is nearing its end. The torches have not been relit.
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
Oh. Ooh! Ooh! Anime moment.
Oh, well, did we get him?
This is so interesting, because, like, they're still thinking they're in the game, yet she's, like, dealing with this in IRL. It's actually quite cool. Why isn't she answering?
Clorinde?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear.
It's like she's trying to, like, hide yeah, she's trying to, like, make it not obvious.
In an impressive display of courage, the four of you successfully defeat the uninvited guest. That look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person as soon as I defeated him.
Wait, there is a real sorceress.
Huh? Mr. Florian? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. I should stay in character. Speak your name,
I really like that.
guard. Why did you lead us here just to betray us? Is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing but lies.
Yeah, this isn't a game to him.
I, Florian, am a true Marashose hunter, descended from hunters of ages past.
So he's also using his real name. Or, wait, was that the name of his character from the very beginning?
Oh no.
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marashose hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before? Shouldn't we fight together for the sake of the people?
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marashose hunter.
What's that supposed to mean?
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted everything he had to being a Marashose hunter.
This is real.
And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When he died, not a single person came to mourn his passing. The Marashose hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We deserved more recognition and respect than this.
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? I didn't expect the script to contain this level of social criticism.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself? You feel like you're owed fame and wealth?
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
Because I still needed the final key.
Oh, this is all set up by him. So he could get that from Clorinde.
Only a true Marashose hunter is capable of passing through this final door. As someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain, Florian lost that right long ago.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway? We've got all the keys, right? So can we just go in and take a look?
You're sure you want to go in?
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
Pesky brats.
Watch yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Then let's open the door together.
Watch yourself.
All right. Your choice of action is confirmed.
That was cool. Clorinde takes out the keys from earlier and walks up to the heavy door. And her own one, I'm assuming, right? Without anyone noticing, she takes out her own key and joins it with the others for the final required shape, yeah? Oh, that's what it looks like. Cool.
Before you, the door to the treasure, sealed and undisturbed for more than 100 years, finally swings open. You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse. Almost like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn. You get the impression that the secrets buried behind this door might be just as heavy as the sound you just heard.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Of course.
Ooh, me too!
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. I like that.
Uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring.
I was half expecting Navia.
What do we have here? Uh-huh.
I love that. I love that smug Navia look, actually. Oh, I kind of want to keep that, actually. Hold on, I'm screenshotting that. That's a pretty good emote, actually. No, that's a great emote. Hold on, I'm posting that in Discord chat. Hold on, give me a sec. There we go. That's actually, should I make that an emote, chat? I think I might make that an emote. That looks really good. Smug Navia.
A stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
Ooh, dull blades, hell yeah. What is that? What is the... Those
You call
clothes?
this a treasure vault? Looks more like an abandoned warehouse.
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at the end?
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning only to drop the ball at the most important part. They could have at least filled this place with cardboard Mora or something.
Wait, I get it now. Paimon, this is the real Marachose Hunter treasure.
Huh?
This is it? The Marachose Hunter treasure is just a stone slab and some broken swords?
What were the...
Can't believe it. I refuse to believe it!
There was like a weird like thing there I noticed. What just happened?
Whoa, are you okay?
The Marachose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. He needs to leave the room for a moment to collect himself.
What was the black stuff that came out of
One
him?
of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in the meantime and explore your surroundings.
Okay. I wanna... Yeah, Oh, crystal flare, thank you. What is that? Oh, they're bows. Oh, I thought they were like from that angle. See, from that, doesn't that look like some random armor laying on the floor from this angle? Yeah. No, just some bows, okay. Interesting, ooh.
The old and broken weapons.
Oh, I'm still playing as Clorinde.
The names on the tablet.
Oh. Observe stone tablet. I'll talk to everyone first.
What is the treasure supposed to be?
Everything. Can I talk to Traveler? No? It'd be cool if you could like be a different character and talk to the Traveler. That'd be pretty cool.
Walter.
Walter? Walter White? Oh, the guy isn't there. Okay. Anything behind? No. A stone tablet that stands there quietly. A few people's names and deeds have been inscribed upon it. Walter White. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, now what? Talk to Florian and... Oh, okay. Hey, give me the firefly. Oh, I tried to get the firefly. Ooh. Bang, 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 bang. Whoosh, bang, bang. Whoosh. Okay, that is pretty fun. Not gonna lie. The cooldown is quite high, actually.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
We're not in the DnD anymore.
What just happened?
Oh, his eyes. Ah.
Do you remember how you got here? Or what happened to your body just now?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
Huh?
You mean these?
Oh?
How did you...
Big brain.
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out. I've already dismantled the whole thing.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It would seem your skills as a Marashose hunter are as sharp as ever.
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something agitated and angry. Who knows? Maybe it was my own anger all along. I could never really tell. The feelings about my father and the other Marashose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me. At that point, I remembered the legend my father used to tell me. The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives? Wouldn't they just destroy the treasure and bury you along with it?
That's a good point.
I can't remember. My head is a mess. It felt like there was this voice telling me to eliminate the hunters, but now it's gone.
Yeah, that was the black ooze coming out of you, right? What was that?
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a devorator.
A what?
Devorator?
Sorry, I like how they pronounce it completely differently. like Clara's like a devorator, a devorator? Like it's really funny. It's like normally when you hear someone say something, you pronounce it like how they say it. So obviously they haven't done it in this case, but like that's just funny.
Oh, your master, your father, I mean, never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries ago.
Oh.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be. The seal!
The seal?
My family has served as Marashose hunters for many generations. But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal as well.
Oh.
My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had been passed down over a truly ancient age, and protecting it was our clan's most important duty. But I neglected that duty after he died. I finally decided to come down and check on it one day, and that's where my memories become fuzzy.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal being, even ones as capable as the Hunters. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it, you could easily fall prey to its influence and corruption.
Oh.
In light of this, some Marashose hunters chose to seal the Devorator away, in the hopes that a permanent solution would come with the passage of time.
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts, to the point where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in skill with a blade, but in mental fortitude as well.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I remember correctly,
True.
each was entrusted to a respected and capable hunter. How did you manage it?
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third... was one that I snatched while the person was on the way home from the tavern. I nearly died in that alley. I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any opportunity to sneak up on you. I never even saw you drink a single glass of liquor.
Damn, so he set this all up.
The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then... Oh, I
That's
get it now.
pretty smart, actually.
That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
Oh. I love that DnD is her favorite hobby. That's so sick.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
Yeah.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into it.
Damn.
The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marashose hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding onto that part of yourself, no matter how small.
I have done so many despicable things. I have nothing to be proud of.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story.
Oh.
Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it? In your heart of hearts, he was the one you truly wanted to defeat.
But I've already tainted my sword.
Interesting.
I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you introduced yourself earlier. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people? What did your father teach you about our order? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade. It's the intentions of the wielder that matter above all else. Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunters left behind.
You're right. I am a Marashose hunter. It's time for me to redeem, no, to finally serve the people I vowed to protect all along.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
Good. Then, come with me, and help me see the script through to the end.
See the script through to the end? But there's no more script left.
Ah, you see, but that's where the skills of a true game master comes in.
Never finished it, huh?
So she's gonna do it.
No, I mean, I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here. There was no reason to write beyond this point.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
Yeah, here we go.
You mean the Devorator?
Ah.
Are you saying I have to make up the rest of the script as we go along?
Is that really so hard? You've already written most of it. Surely you can write an ending where the hunters win and justice prevails. I'll be there to help you too.
You aren't afraid your party will fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled. Besides, I need their help.
Then, are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
I don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometimes, protecting dreams and fantasies is more important than exposing the truth. Don't you think?
Interesting. That was a good scene. Cool. It's cool to see her, like, express, like, emotion. Like, some sort of, like, inner, like, morals, you know. It's really cool to see that.
They're back!
Hello.
That took a while.
But a bit of silence between.
Ahem!
Oh.
My fellow Marashose hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Tone it down.
Sorry.
Oh, are they frickin' telepathic?
After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marashose hunter.
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
Huh. And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? We're not going to fall for the same trap twice.
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. It reminded me of my father's past teachings. The treasure was actually...
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Dull blades, let's go.
Wait, you already know?
Of course. Don't underestimate a veteran role-player's exploration skills. Oh, wait, I mean Marashose hunter Navia's exploration skills.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. For example, this Marechaussee hunter called Est.
Ooh.
She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people. But in private, she had a very easygoing personality. Her favorite pastime was singing and dancing with her friends, and she was said to have a beautiful voice.
So, she was just like you.
Ah.
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter.
Walter White.
Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if only I could have seen the feats of magic he pulled off back then.
Yes. I can't see you as an executioner, Lenny.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they have all been forgotten?
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark. To be a Marechaussee hunter is to willingly give up on wealth and fame.
Then this stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right. Few Marechaussee hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
Ah.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet in solemn silence. The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone. The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one. There will always be those who walk beside you, a fact that remains as true today as in ages long past. Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation, as everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever became lost. So this is what you wanted me to find.
Ah. It's quite cool how he, like, did a switcheroony and made that, like, how he gained control over being possessed, you know. It's actually, well, for the story, you know, the game is quite cool. I've decided to trust you, Florian. I'd like to do an insight check on him. Yeah.
His eyes are sincere, and his words ring true. You can tell that every word he spoke just now came from the bottom of his heart.
What if I didn't choose, like, the insight skill? What if I just picked cooking and medicine? Could I not do an insight check?
I implore you, everyone, please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you and defeat the evil sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
Well, I say we let you join.
Sounds good to me too. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do to make up for them.
I have no objections, but Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time I thought of the treasure, he reacted with a strong sense of fear.
Ooh.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure?
Dull blade chat.
But there's nothing here except some broken weapons and the stone tablet.
The dull blade is the secret weapon.
What if the secret's hidden inside these weapons?
They are.
GM, permission to investigate.
Oh, we're gonna roll a record. Oh, Navia. Almost a fail.
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary. But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within. These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, take these with us, right?
Ooh, there's bows for you, buddy.
I'll take this weapon.
Dull blade.
Since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Oh no.
Good idea.
That's a
I'll
downgrade.
take Mr. Walter's bow then.
No.
From one archer magician to another.
No claymore for Navia.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too!
No claymore for Navia, chat. That's why she's sad. Rapier?
As you grip your weapons,
Ooh.
you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination. A silent vow passed down from generation to generation that says, eradicate the monsters, no matter the cost.
Wait, what about Navia? Is she gonna grab that big thing?
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful. He's spent so long living among monsters that he's now taken the form of one. He will not be easily defeated.
But why create the tablet if they at all if they choose to be forgotten? It was their companions, so like the non-Marachose hunters that they probably helped and stuff that made that, I'm assuming, right? So they probably want their legacy to live on, I suppose.
Then why
Makes
don't we
sense.
explore some more and try to find some higher level gear? We don't want to just fight him and lose, right?
Highly, we've got to get that EXP Paimon, get on the grind, yeah.
Oh, no, we have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of his control. If we let him rest, he might have time to escape.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage. Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting. The longer this drags on, the worse it will be for everybody.
Yes, that's what's called...
Taking the initiative, catching your own, initiative.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Haha.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Oh.
Mr. Florian, please lead the way.
Of course. Follow me.
Cool. This is good. This is really good. I really like
We had to
this.
set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
We've had so many of these moments where it's just Farina's thoughts.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to the kingdom once and for all. As you walk away, you feel the gaze of the stone tablet at your back, as if all the hunters of the past are wishing you success in the battle ahead and awaiting your triumphant return.
Damn, there you go. Where we going now? Vanquishing the phantoms. Go to the church in the capital. Don't mind if I do. This has been I really like this. Like no wonder why people were talking highly about this quest. It's definitely like I love the fact that DnD is Clorinde's hobby. Like that's so sick. It's definitely not something you'd expect from someone like her, and I like that. I think that's actually really cool. Definitely put her up in my books, honestly.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described.
Ooh,
As you approach,
that's a church.
an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real. How did they manage that?
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Oh, boss.
Let's go.
Wait, what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like an actual monster, or I'm gonna fight them with dull blades?
Florian, wait.
She hates fruitcake. Her opinion is discarded. Oh, she does? Oh,
What's wrong?
Fruitcake's delicious. What the fuck?
I think you should
A
wait
little bit of
outside.
butter on it. Mm.
You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once. It could easily re-enter your mind and take control of your body. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close. If it corrupts you again, it's possible you might take on a new form entirely.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front.
You mean...
Oh,
Yes. I intend to lure it into my body.
That's too risky. If things get out of hand, I might have to kill you. Do you understand how dangerous this is?
I understand, but if I do this, you'll have a clear and visible target. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control. You won't have to worry about any of your friends being taken over. You're not like me, Miss Clorinde. You're a just and powerful Marachose hunter. The monster broke free due to my error. It's only right that I shoulder the responsibility for its destruction. This is something that I have to do. Consider it a duel to restore my honor. My only request is that you give it your all.
I understand. Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards.
Thank you.
The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the
Jesus.
blade of the Marechaussee hunters.
Dude, her hips are incredible. Sorry, I just wanted to... I mean, just look at that. Holy shit. Just wanted to point that out. Oh, Rose. I don't need those anymore. I got Lily to level 90 today, but hey. Always good to grab a few more. You never know, might be another character that needs them. Always characters that need them. So are we actually going to fight something here, or... Oh. French tepe. Huh? Oh. Cutscene. Oh, that's it. Oh shit. Oh, it's become the Centaur boss.
So lifelike.
Oh, she summoned her minions. Oh, cool. Ooh. Dull blade, let's go. Holy shit. Yo, let's go. This is sick. Oh, cards? Oh, got him. Holy fuck. Oh, that didn't do shit.
Nothing working.
Fucking just
This
tuck
foe
it.
is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own two hands.
Dull blade.
The treasure? You mean... the names. It's the Marechaussee hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters. I call for aid!
Oh.
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Oh, cool.
Petronia, protector of justice and order. The
Oh.
hunter I respect the most.
Oh, we're gonna see her.
Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know.
Oh, dude.
Please, lend us your strength.
Oh, that's so wholesome. That's awesome. Is she gonna show up like a figure? I want to see her. Ooh.
We have come to answer your summons.
Yo, ult on him. Cool.
And
That,
so,
that cutscene was
the
sick.
monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated.
Holy shit, dude. Navia like sticking her umbrella and just... God damn, that was great.
Peace
Jesus.
soon returned to the capital. Those in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized the errors of their ways. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser.
Wait. Oh, he's the on the ground.
Such is the story of the Marechaussee hunters. They pursue the phantoms in the darkness and exterminate all who pose a threat. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
I am assuming we've finally reached the end of the script.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
Oh, it was a bad ending.
It's a pretty solid story overall.
I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot. That final battle especially.
Yeah.
All the effects were super realistic.
Well, that's because they were.
Oh, right. Yeah. Totally.
That's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right? I'll just leave mine here.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Of course. Let me know if another script like this comes around.
Dude, frickin' real life DnD, holy shit.
Sure, no problem.
It's Pog.
Then I'll head back for now.
Are we not gonna...
I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened.
And some macaroni, but we're not gonna... what about him?
Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him.
Wait.
He must be extremely exhausted
Oh.
to have passed out cold like that.
You're right. He's had a lot to deal with.
I mean, wouldn't they be a little bit suspicious of that?
Well, see you all some other time. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo. God, I missed you, Farina. Never change. I'm so happy she doesn't look. Oh, her face.
Okay, so...
Oh, I love
Can
her
I
so
ask
much,
now?
bro. God, she was so happy. God,
I think it should be fine, yeah.
What in the world was going on back there?
So you saw through all of that?
Oh, they're aware of it.
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
Nah.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong. Farina actually looked like she thought all of it was planned.
Oh, so she was the only one who, like, fell for it all.
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
What are you all talking about?
Where's Paimon? Wait.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me Paimon never... No, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
What?
Bit late for that, don't you think?
Oh, she didn't want to ruin the story for her.
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
What?
So loud. My head.
Well, at least we don't have to pretend for his sake anymore. At least he's alive.
You! Get up right now and explain yourself!
Hey, easy.
No shaking, please. Oh, my head.
Poor guy. Florian explains the truth to everyone.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot?
It's a good thing we knew how to deal with that golem pretty well, huh?
It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's got to admit that was a really good story, Florian. Oh, and nice improvisation, Clorinde!
Oh, she's naturally gonna be good at that because being a game master is her hobby, right?
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that vault, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control. I'm pretty sure any situation you consider to be easy to handle would scare a reasonable person half to death.
Guess I'm just used to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
As for you, Florian,
I know there's no excuse for what I did. I'll turn myself into the guards at once, confess my crimes, and accept any punishment that comes my way.
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
Oh.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle had proven you to be a true Marechaussee hunter. You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below. Your job as a hunter is more important.
But...
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged. Prepare to accept any terms they give you as well.
Yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Then I'll do exactly as you said. I'll go return those 2 keys right now. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove myself worthy of the second chance you've given me. I swear this on my name and honor as a Marashose hunter. Until we meet again, everyone.
Damn. You exit the basement shortly after Florian. I kind of want. I wish Farina stuck around and learned about the truth. I wonder how she would have reacted to that. Like, I just loved her face walking away.
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Sela, oh, okay.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
But they didn't want that, though, right?
No. Every name on that tablet made the same choice.
Yeah.
All hunters know what the path entails. I am no exception. My identity as a Marashose hunter is not something I need people to remember. I wish only to be recognized as a champion duelist. Nothing more.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician. Still, I admire your decision.
I'm glad Lily was part of this. That was cool.
Wait, Paimon just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
Oh, because they were real.
That's because the Marashose hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters.
Oh, okay.
Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Oh, that's actually a cool explanation for that.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
Yeah. Oh, because, like, that makes sense why Navia's blade glowed as well.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Oh? How so?
This particular devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room.
Oh.
The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
Oh.
So the names held the power all along.
That's pretty neat. It was, like, fake, but also real.
Navia, everything you said during your summon.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah, I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
Oh, she's so cute.
I really appreciated those words.
Oh.
All right.
besties.
Don't get all sentimental on me.
Oh, these two have been friends since they were kids. That's so cute.
Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
She ran off.
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night telling my siblings all about it.
Yeah, don't be too late or Lynette will give you an earful.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to pick up that rose on your way out. I know you like those.
Traveler, should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
That's a good question.
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
Oh, I wish they talked more. It's cool hearing Lumine talk.
A great answer. I'll remember it.
What would your answer be, Clorinde?
Me? The Marashose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
There you go. Man, that was really good. What the hell? That was a really... Oh, what is that? A book to commemorate participants in the game. Oh, that was a really good story quest. See, that's what I want story quests to be like, you know? Because before I did this one, like a while, not too long ago, I did Alhatham's one, and that one was really, really bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I wasn't very impressed by it, but this is far better. Like that's because like you're learning a lot about Clorinde. You're getting great character interactions, like them playing D&D with like Farina, Linny, Navia. You know, like that was so cool. I really liked that. What a great quest. Temple Clorinde, okay. Fine. I did say I would. I do really like her now, so go for it. Fuck it. Oh my god, no way. No way. Are you kidding me?
Greetings. I am Clorinde, a champion duelist of the court of Confronting. If you wish to hire my services, please state the nature of your dispute. You may leave out any extraneous details. Those are no concern of mine.
Dude, I can't. Bro, I can't. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. What the fuck? I just got Mona. I did Temple, got a 5-star. Temple got another 5-star. What the fuck? Okay, I have Clorinde now, I guess.